Welcome back. I'm Corey, and this is going to be my second book review, and I'm going to be reviewing Beautiful Disaster by Jamie McGuire. It was written in 2011. It was copyrighted at in 2012. I believe it was first published. And I actually picked this book because I was on Barnes & Noble's and I read the back of it when I was looking through a few of their young teen books, and I thought it sounded very good, really good, and so I got it, and I absolutely did love it, so my impression just by reading the back is very good. So the back says, the new Abby Abernathy is a good girl. She doesn't drink or swear, and she has the appropriate number of cardigans in her wardrobe. Abby believes she has enough distance from the darkness of her past, but when she arrives at college with her best friend, her path to a new beginning is quickly challenged by Eastern University's walking one-night stand. Travis Maddox, lean, cut, and covered in tattoos, is exactly what Abby wants and needs to avoid. He spends the nights winning money in a floating fight ring and his days as an ultimate college campus charmer. Intrigued by Abby's resistance to his appeal, Travis tricks her into his daily life with a simple bet. If he loses, he must remain abstinent for a month, and if Abby loses, she must live in Travis's apartment for the same amount of time. Either way, Travis has no idea that he has met his match. So regardless of the back, makes it sound like a little iffy and more of an adult book, but it was in the teen section, and it's highly appropriate for children. I mean, there's a few things and stuff, but teen, high school level, okay. So, yeah. Anyways, like the back, Abby Abernathy, she has a past that her dad's not in her life anymore. So, yeah, pretty much it's Travis trying to get Abby to be his girl. And then throughout the book, they do end up being together, but then it goes way past that. So it goes from Travis trying to get Abby and the whole Abby ignoring Travis, not trying to fall into that, and then Travis having Abby and then losing her again and then trying to get her back, and then in the end it's kind of warped. So it's really good. It has a really good ending, and there's a few other books that go off in this kind of series. So yeah, and then I guess it takes place at Eastern University and Vegas. They go kind of back and forth from Vegas to the college again, but strictly more in the college, and then just Vegas a few times for like a trip. And then it's pretty much, I really liked the book. I loved the characters. I thought Jamie McGuire did a very good job of defining Abby, because in the book is written in Abby's point of view, so it's all through Abby's eyes. It's strictly what Abby is thinking, seeing, and what she went through in her past. So it doesn't go through Travis at all. It's all through Abby, and it's just what Abby thinks of Travis and her friends and the situation she's in. So, I mean, I liked it. I was a little curious, though, on what Travis was going to be thinking throughout this whole thing and what his reasons were behind some of his actions, because some of his actions were a little iffy. So, yeah, the thing they said about, in the back of the book, winning money in a floating fight ring, Travis is, like, the school has these private fight rings in the basement of an old school building or whatever, and Travis is, like, the #1 for the school, and the local schools in that area send their toughest person from the fight ring to compete against each other, and they make bets, and whoever wins gets the money. So Travis is, like, #1. And something interesting happens in Vegas with Travis fighting, so you'll have to read to figure it out. But something actually bad happens. It really is intense, because one of the reasons, the ending, I'm not going to tell you what because I'll wreck it, but something happens and Abby and Travis go off to Vegas, and there's some reasoning behind Abby's. You only find out about the reasoning behind Abby's. You don't know why Travis went along with it or what. But Travis also calls Abby Pigeon. I'm not exactly sure why her nickname is Pigeon. I was a little curious, but the next book actually describes why. I'll have to do that in my next book review. But overall, I really liked the book. It was very well written. It was easy to follow. I didn't like how there wasn't any Travis thought behind it because I was really curious on behind some of his reactions. It was easy to read. It was definitely not a college level book. Obviously, it's more like a high school, junior, senior level reading book for high schoolers. It's not very relatable because it is very much so fiction, but I guess there's a few possible things. I mean, like the romance between Abby and Travis. But a lot of their events I would probably never go through because of the situations that they're through. And then I guess I would recommend this to anybody who's interested. It's a very good book. I enjoyed it. And I'm a junior, senior in college, so I mean, I enjoyed it still. I would suggest it to any high schooler or college student who's interested in like young adult, teenage books that just add to your little fantasies, I guess, or whatever. But you can buy it for $15 in the US, and I got this at Barnes & Noble, like I said. So I enjoyed it. It was a very good book, and I suggest reading Walking Disaster by Jamie McGuire.